today we're going to be doing a e.l.f. one brand tutorial. Basically, I'm going to use everything that's e.l.f. related, even brushes. We are going to get started. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using a brow product from e.l.f. We are going to try out the e.l.f. brow products and see how it works. So I'm going to go in with two different ones. I got the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream in Espresso and Medium Brown, because Medium Brown looks like it's a little too light. And Espresso looks like it's a little too gray. I don't know. We're going to try it out. So. Alright, you guys, so here is the eye look that I created using e.l.f. products. We're going to get started. The very first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes. I'm just going to simply use concealer to prime my lids and then just use my finger to blend it out. So to set that, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush right here. It's just this big flat brush, and I'm going to use a little bit of the e.l.f. high definition powder to do so. Make sure that's set pretty well. Okay, so to begin this look, the very first thing we're going to go in with is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, and I'm going to actually be taking this color right here, as you guys can see. So I'm going to go in with this color right here, and this time with the same concealer brush, I'm going to keep it lower right on the crease area and kind of below. I don't want to go as high as the first color. So now I'm going to go right into the crease area, and I'm going to actually take this color right here, and I'm going to use that right in the crease area to kind of deepen up. So I'm going to be using concealer to map out my cut crease. Now, I did not and could not find a concealer brush at the store from e.l.f. I'm sure that they might have it online, but from the stores that I went to, they did not have anything. So I'm just going to use the same Morphe brush to map out my concealer, or my cut crease. So now that that is mapped out, here comes the fun part. So we're going to create this outer corner, and I'm going to be taking the darkest color right here. I'm going to use the smudge brush to create a small wing. So this is one of their lustrous shadows, and I'm going to put this right in the center of my eye, and this is in the color SOIREE. For the inner corner, I'm going to use a combination of this white and this light gold shade. Now, we still have concealer right in the center of the cut crease area, so I'm going to be taking the lightest shade in this matte palette, and I'm going to be taking this angled brush, and I'm just going to set it so that way nothing creases. So for liner, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. liner. This is the waterproof liner. So I'm going to prep my lashes for falsies. So I'm going to be using a mascara, and today's mascara is going to be this e.l.f. waterproof lengthening and volumizing mascara. I must say that this is not my favorite at all. It feels very cheap, and this is a lot of wand for a little tube. Can we not, like, I don't even feel like mascara is even getting on my lashes, to be honest. Volumizing. You see that? It's not even volumizing. Alright, you guys, so for lashes, I'm going to go in with these lashes. These were actually sent to me by e.l.f. No, this is not sponsored or anything. They don't know I'm making this one brand tutorial, but they did send me a couple of the products that are in here to play around with, but these were one of them, and it's called the Winged and Bold Luxe Lash Kit. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this beautiful color. This here is a like bright blue, and I'm going to put this right in the waterline, and then I'm going to run the light brown from the matte palette on my lower lash line. So we're going to move into the face. The very first product I'm going to start off with is priming the face. So to prime my face, I'm going to go in with two different primers. This one here is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I just picked this one up. This is the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Aqua Primer Mist, and this is in clear, and it is alcohol and silicone free. And I'm gonna spray this. Oh, fudge. I don't like this spray. I literally just sprayed myself straight in the face and right in the ear. Maybe I can just put the rest of it on with my hand. Okay, so I am going to color correct. e.l.f. does have a color corrective palette, so we're going to color correct. For foundation, I picked up two separate foundations. I picked up the Acne Finding Foundation as well as the BB Cream Foundation. To apply it, I am going to be using the e.l.f. blending brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to blend out my foundation with. I own about 3 or 4 of these foundation brushes, so if you guys are looking for a very good foundation brush, this is a really great one in my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. So for foundation, I actually only ended up going in with the Acne Finding Foundation. Surprisingly, it's like my perfect color match, and the coverage is impeccable. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics HD Concealer, and to blend everything out, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything, and I'm going to use a light dusting of this e.l.f. HD powder. I don't recommend baking with this powder because I do find that if you do, it will leave a white cast, but if you lightly set everything, you should be okay. And I'm going to use this flat brush by e.l.f. as well. All right, guys, so for bronzer, my plan is to use this bronzer palette, and I'm actually going to go in with the lighter, warmer shade. And first I'm going to take the same brush that I used for my powder on my face, and I'm just going to lightly dust it right along the cheekbone area and kind of on my forehead. Surprised my brows are staying on, you guys. I don't have any brow setting gel apparatus for them. So for blush, I'm going to go in with this palette right here. This is the e.l.f. blush palette in dark. I'm going to take the lightest shade, and using the same brush that we used for my bronzer and my powder, I'm just going to dip it into this lightest shade. I'm going to be very careful because these colors are very, very intense. And I'm just going to put it right on the apples of my cheeks. This is a really good multi-purpose brush, by the way. I really like it. So before I put on my highlighter, I am going to set my face. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Magic Matte Mist and Set. Okay. This is much better. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with this right here. This is an e.l.f. Blush and Highlight Duo. Now, this is brand new, and I do find that when you first swatch it, it's basically there's nothing to it. So what I like to do is I like to take some sort of a brush, something like kind of what you would find to kind of comb out your lashes, and I'm just going to scrape off the top, and that's just going to take that film off of it. And then once you scrape off the top, I find that you are then able to really get some pigmentation off of it, and then you guys can see it. So you guys can see this right here is no pigmentation and then pigmentation. Like you guys can just see. And I'm just going to apply the highlight. Much better. Ooh, mama. I'm going to use that highlighter as well to highlight the inner corners. So I'm going to take a little bit on this pencil brush, and I'm going to spray it with that setting spray and then apply it to the inner corners. So for the lips, I'm going to be using this natural lip liner. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. lipstick in Ravishing Rose. I wish the lip liner was a little bit darker to have some sort of contrast, but oh well. And then just to finish off the look, we're going to put a little bit of this e.l.f. lip tint oil, and this is in this really pretty bright pink. These lip oils are really pretty, but they are a little runny, so oh no. So this here is the final tutorial. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in and watching this one brand tutorial with e.l.f. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to comment down below if you guys enjoy these one brand tutorials. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't, and you guys can also follow me on social media. I'm on StephSweetie05 for Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So hit me up there. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I look stupid right now, but give me a second. This doesn't take 5 minutes. This takes 3 hours. Magically become delicious.